Hello, this is Alex with Unknown Model Reviews, and I am now going to show off the finished version of my 1:48 Suyata Panther A. Now, you'll note that this boxing does come with the Strobocron, but I have not built that yet. I'm leaving that for a later date, as I primarily bought this for this here. Now, the first thing that you'll note is that we have a big seam line here, and that is not because of the kit or any of the fit like that. If you wanted to seal it, it would seal very well. However, I did not choose to do this, because the way I want to display this kit is with the top of it off. So the way I'm going to do that is to pull the turret and the upper hull. And as you can see, it is a very beautiful kit. The tracks are alright and everything, but I'm going to go through everything that I haven't covered since the last video. So to begin, these tracks, they're sort of Tamiya-esque, and they have pretty good detail. Unfortunately, they're solid guide horns. But the real kicker here is they don't fit together amazingly. They're a lot tighter than the Tamiya tracks. So when you're going to make these with the putting them together flat and folding them method, I would really suggest that instead of using the light green bottle of Tamiya Quickset, which is this, to just use the dark green bottle of Tamiya's normal cement. It'll give you some more working time, and you certainly need it. You can't quite see it, but on the back here, it's a little boxy. Okay, now I'm going to go around some of the other aspects. These wheels are pretty nice. A nice thing that there's some big step in height here, so they're quite easy to paint. And also, if you're careful about it, you can get it so these ones, which you can't see it, have one wheel here and one back there, which you can see back here. You can glue them together around the shaft, but they're primarily meant to be glued straight on, and then you can make them removable, which is what I did. There's also some dry brushing here and that kind of thing. On the back here, you can see there's a jack, and this is a little fiddly. You just got to make sure you get it right, just like that. The Zimmerit came out amazing paint-wise. It just worked very well, as you can sort of see on this. And in addition, that's pretty much it for the lower hull. Nothing really new. Oh, and these skirts here are a little on the finicky side. Just be careful when you're mounting the brackets. There's one here, and there's one here, which are mounted on the underside. You'll know if you built it. Just be careful with them. You mount them the right way. I did not, so you can see that this one's slightly bent, but it looks fine when it's set down like this. Now, so for the upper hull, as you can see, there's some pretty good press fit potential. These hatches are all press fit in place. This one in particular impresses me. This is going to drop a few, but as you can see, there's even photo etch handles on here. It's all very nice. These grills look good. Just be careful when you're gluing them. These tow cables, you want to watch your lengths. I did not quite get the length right on these, so as you can see, it's a little wonky. And also the C-clamps, which you notice are missing. Just watch out for those. They don't have a super good, they do not adhere super well there, so I lost one and decided to leave them both off. Another interesting note, the machine gun, if you're careful, I may have mentioned it before, can be made posable if you just don't glue it. And here you can see the underside, and there goes a hatch. I'll just set that back into place. Oh, also the antenna was made with a small piece of wire. This is certainly not something you have to do, though. And then finally, for the turret, there's a lot of nice stuff in here. The basket and everything went together real well. This hatch is real nice. A special thing, this hatch here on the back is actually movable if you assemble it right. So you can close it and open it at your leisure. Okay, and for decals, these decals are pretty good if you're careful with them, that is. They're quite thin. So, for instance, with one of the Boutencroys down here, I lost the other one because it disintegrated. It didn't disintegrate, it got folded over and there was no way to unfold it. But as you can see, they take quite well to the Zimmerit with a little bit of microset and microsol. But and overall, it was an incredible kit. Got to be one of my favorites in 1:48. Even though I love Tamiya's stuff, this is just a new level of 1:48 detail, and I cannot wait to see what they come up with next. So thank you for watching, and have a good night.